Welcome to my other backyard. So we actually have two, right? The first one is something was this one that we share with my sister because we live like next to each other, right? So it's kind of well, maybe she lives like a step away from our house, and I live a step away from her house, or something like that. So yeah, everything is interchangeable. So sometimes I get to use the other backyard, and sometimes she gets to use it. This is like another backyard of ours, and I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's kind of, you know, kind of embarrassing. So I want to talk about this one. That one, that one is guava tree, right? So like 3 or 4 days ago, my son suffered from diarrhea. Yeah, for 3 days, and I got sick of it. So I remember my friend told me that whenever your kid suffer from diarrhea, whenever your kid have diarrhea, then you're gonna have to like boil some leaves, guava leaves, which are young. Choose the young ones, right? And then you put some water into the pan. Yes, of course, you need water. If you want to boil something, you need water. If you don't put any water in it, then you don't boil. You do something else, right? And choose 3 or 5 leaves, the young leaves. And I remember that, and I did that before. Even before that, my mom told me that hey, you have the guava leaf in the backyard, behind our house, because yeah, and that's why we call it backyard, because it's in the back part of our house, right? And I did it, and you know what happened? He wanted to drink this. So let me show you the young leaves of guava. If I can reach it, I hope I can reach it. Okay, this one, that one. See, you gotta pick this one, and you boil it, right? And then I did it, and my son surprisingly didn't refuse to drink it because somehow the taste is very fresh, and it's so, guava. If you have eaten it, then the smell is like special. It's just so guava, and the taste is so guava. And if you like it, then maybe yeah, my son love it. I mean, love the taste and love the smell, and so he didn't refuse to drink it. Yeah, and of course I have to put some sugar in it, because if it's not sweet, then he's gonna refuse to drink it. I mean, he's just a 3-year-old kid, by the way, right? So yeah, and it worked. Really, it worked. Once he drank the juice, the guava leaf juice, it stopped the diarrhea. And so maybe you can do the same thing. Instead of giving them some, company made medicines or drugs or something, then you might want to try something natural, herbs. I mean, and it's really good. I mean, uh, like in the future or even in the near future, it will not endanger your body, your kid's body. And that's why I rarely consume like drugs that are made from a company or something, because it got some bad substances that might be dangerous for your body, something. And you know what? This is what I like about living in a village, in a, let's say, a town, because you get to grow everything that you need to consume every day, and you just pick it and then you eat it, you consume it. You don't have to buy something just like this chili. Yeah, so whenever we want to make sambal, then we're gonna have to pick it. We can pick some of them, and then we make the sambal. We grind them. Good life. This is the good life.